What's up, guys? It's late. It's like 2 a.m. right now in Nashville. A couple hours ago, found out about the explosion that happened in Texas today. For those of you who don't know, there was a fertilizer production facility that exploded in Waco, which is kind of near Waco, that is near in between Dallas and Austin. And I have a lot of friends and family in that area. Uh, After college, people like spread out, um, so it's kind of uh, weighing on my mind pretty heavy. This is coming like a couple days after Boston, which is you know the uh, the Waco thing is not like terrorist or anything. It's more like accident, like just something happened. There was like a small fire, but then it like got bigger and bigger, and then hit one of the big tanks and exploded. And the really sad thing is that because it was a smaller fire, it was like local fire department went out to go take care of it, and then assumably all of them were killed in the explosion that happened. If you want to go look it up, there's threads on Reddit and there's YouTube videos of what happened, and it's absolutely massive explosion. Homes were leveled, reduced to the skeletons. There was like a nursing home nearby that got hit, and now there's like ammonia all in the air, and which is poisonous, and it's it's a real tough, it's a bad situation there. So anyone who lives in Texas or knows people who live in Texas, you might want to check in with your loved ones and friends and family. And I hope you guys are okay. I feel for you, and I'm very sorry if you had anyone affected by this. And also about Boston. I didn't really say much about Boston. I lived in New Haven, which is kind of close to it, and I knew a lot of people from Boston. I went there a couple times and really enjoyed it. And it's a very disturbing thing when there's a terrorist attack on your own country. I know it happens around the world, and America does not experience it as much as other places do. I'm aware of that, and it's a very scary thing when someone sets something up to purposely harm people, and it's very tough. And for anyone who was affected by Boston, anyone was hurt or killed in that, or you know anyone who was hurt or killed, I'm very sorry for you, and it's very tough. Um, I don't want to like leave you guys out as I'm thinking about Texas. Anyways, just real tough. My grandfather's a minister, and he goes around and visits people a lot. Older folks or people who just had a surgery, or who just had a funeral and lost somebody. He goes around and visits a lot of people, or had a baby. He goes around and visits a lot of people. So I'm kind of concerned about him right now. I sent him a text message, and hope to hear back from him. I'm sure he's asleep. If he's okay, I'm sure he's asleep right now. So I hope to hear back from him in the morning or sometime tomorrow or something. And I don't know. I'm pretty distracted. I'm pretty distracted by that right now. It's hard being away from home when stuff like this happens, because you don't know who to check on. I have just probably close to like 100 or 200 people I know around there, and probably more than that. It's where I grew up, so I don't know who to call and check on. So I just posted something on Facebook, and it feels really lame. I feel like I'm just asking for people to tell me if they know someone was hurt or affected. Yeah, I just feel, it doesn't feel right. But I don't know what else to do. I can't just like go to Texas right now. And even if I did, there's not much I can do to help. I don't know. They're saying if you want to help, you can like give blood or clothing, blankets, medical supplies, that kind of stuff. So I'll probably do that pretty soon. It's harder when you're on the West Coast and something like Boston happens. Like, there's not much you can do in LA that's going to help with Boston. And there are very different situations. One's an act of terrorism and one's an accident. I guess it's a good thing that the accident is the one that claimed more lives and not the terrorism. It's just unfortunate, either way. So anyways, that's on my mind right now. And before that, it was a good night. It was, had the dinner, VIP dinner. Had some nice conversations with people. Had a great time. Sat next to one of the managers of the Black Keys for dinner. So I got to talk to him a lot. He's very interested in YouTube, and he's kind of interested in me. I don't know if anything's going to happen from that, but I'm going to shoot him an email. Say what's up. And talk to some YouTube corporate people just about business and YouTube, and she was asking me questions about what it's like being a YouTube musician and networks and that kind of stuff. So it was cool. It was good to talk to him. Yeah, tomorrow's a conference all day. It's 2 a.m. here. I need to be somewhere at 8 a.m., so I'm going to probably not get that much sleep, but just this Texas thing is really weighing me down. Had a great time at the dinner and everything. Then I came back home and home to my hotel room and saw a message. Turns out there was a package for me at the front, and I went to go get the package, and it was in this little thing here. And someone, I don't even know who gave it to me. But I got some good stuff. Here's what I got. Triple Smoke Whiskey, Corsair, small batch. Bottle number 53 out of 150 for batch number 92. It's an American malt whiskey. Pot distilled from cherry, beechwood, and peat smoked barley. So that's pretty cool. And there's a couple things in here. Then I got some El Salvador coffee. You can smell it. Got some chocolate, Mexican style chocolate. Stone ground, Nashville, Tennessee. I don't think I've ever had Mexican chocolate before. Some buttermilk white chocolate. And it's about Hatch Show Print, which is actually talking more about this thing right here. This is a print. Nashville, Tennessee, Hatch Show Print. So that's pretty cool. I don't really know who gave this to me. It doesn't come with a note or anything. It just has my name on it. So that was neat too. And then I found out about the Texas stuff, and I had to go research all that. So, anyways, tomorrow's gonna be the conference. Rest of the weekend, I think I'm gonna do maybe some getting in the studio with some people. Maybe doing some writing, some recording. Tonight's had me thinking a lot during the dinner. Had me thinking a lot about what I'm doing and where I want to go. And I'll do a longer vlog about that later, but it's good to think about that stuff. I put a comedy video up today for those of y'all who are still watching and haven't seen it yet. It's pretty funny. If you need a laugh, like I do, You can go check that out. But it sucks. I'm in that mood. I'm in that mood where like something really serious goes down, and suddenly everything just seems so shallow and unimportant. Um, you know, people are like complaining on Facebook about really dumb stuff. And they're making such a big deal out of it. And like in the past week, like so many people died. But, you know, put it in put in perspective, that kind of stuff happens all the time around the world. It's just America that is not so used to it. But it's, you know, anyways. I'm just in that mood right now. And then like funny things, I don't know. I don't know. Just sorry, I'm in a weird place right now. But I want to make a vlog for y'all. I think I'm gonna go to bed now. Try and get some sleep. There's nothing that worrying's gonna do right now. Just gonna wait to hear from my grandfather and see if anybody ever responds on Facebook. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing well, and you're awesome. Thank you for being a part of my life. I appreciate you. I hope you have a good night or a good day in your part of the world, and I will see you tomorrow.